you tell which one is a high-end and which one is a drugstore? Hey guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different and a little fun. It is going to be a half face of high-end products and a half face of drugstore products. And I'm really excited about doing this. First time doing this, I had a lot of swatches on my hand trying to compare stuff to see what would work. And I think I have found a couple stuff. Some things aren't gonna be like completely perfect matches probably, but we'll see what we get. And honestly, I love drugstore products a lot, but you know, there's some good high-end products that are worth the money. So let's take a dive and jump right in. So for primer, we're gonna go ahead and do the Marshmallow NYX Marshmallow Primer. And let's see, what side of the face do I want this on? I'm gonna go ahead and do it on this side of the face. It's just what I was leaning towards. This is so weird. I feel like I should be spreading this all over. Okay, so this face is primed. Now for the other side, the primer that I'm gonna go with is gonna be the Milk Hydro Grip primer. I haven't used it in quite a bit though, I have to say. Oh, this is so weird. I love this primer. I gotta say, it's really amazing, and oh my god, it's so cooling and gel-like. Now, don't ask me why. Anyssa, why did you choose those primers, you know, for comparison? I don't know. I was honestly gonna go with the e.l.f. Putty Primer because I haven't used it much, but I decided just to go with the NYX Marshmallow Primer instead. Like, there isn't really like a thing, like a comparison. Like, I'm not trying to compare products. I just want half a face of high-end and half a face of drugstore. I'm not trying to do anything where it's like, oh, these are similar and could be dupes. Like, no, nothing like that. I'm just wanting to put high-ends on one side and drugstore on the other side. There's no comparison alike. And if they just so happen to be, then that's awesome. But okay, we're gonna move on to foundation, and for the drugstore, I have chosen the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. This is amazing. I haven't touched it in a bit because I've been using like a couple other foundations, but I already know my thoughts on this, and I really do love the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. $15, one of the most expensive e.l.f. products I've bought in, but I really do like it. It's good. This is so weird. Okay. Let me switch. If you hear any noise outside, it is like thundering. I could hear it slightly, but if the camera does pick it up, that's what it is. I feel like I'm swinging in onto this side. I'm really trying not to. Real nice. You can see a half face. I kind of went over a little. Sorry, guys. Apparently, I don't know what half looks like. So for the high-end side, we're going to go in with the IT Cosmetics CC Cream, which I believe these are dupes for each other. That just so happened to be. I promise. I haven't touched on this in a while either. So been wanting to play with these. But yeah, this was expensive. My mother-in-law thankfully gave it to me, and it's a huge bottle. There's a whole video on it. But yeah, this is like a high-end brand. Like $30 some dollars. I can't remember. Like, that's expensive. That is so expensive. And we're just gonna tee up. Man, I'm gonna look so funky. Like, what if the shades don't match? Can y'all really see a difference? Is there like a difference? This one looks like a lot lighter, like maybe even a little bit more yellow. And this one looks like more, in my mind, orangey. So I feel like with this side, I went in with one pump, and on this side, I went in with 2 pumps on the e.l.f. So that could be something. I just want to let y'all know. So up next, we're going to go in with bronzer on this face. And I'm going to be going in with the e.l.f. Electric Nude Cream Palette. And it has a cream bronzer, blush, and a highlighter. So I'm going to be doing that on this face. I'm going to be using all of them on my drugstore side. I'm actually really excited for this. And I think I'm just going to go in with my finger first and tap. See how that works. It looks really dark. Okay, let's go in with the brush. brush. Ooh. This is my first time using this little face palette also. Y'all think I'm crazy probably, don't you? Putting so much bronzer on. Honestly, I'm not going anywhere today. Like, I'm literally just playing with makeup today, so I'm having fun with it. So for the high-end side, I'm going in with the Milk bronzer, cream bronzer. And y'all know I've used this before. I love it. It's a really good cream bronzer. Honestly, I feel like it's the only high-end cream bronzer that I have. So I wonder if I should have gone in with like a different brush. You know, like, does this same brush like have residue from the other bronzer and it's coming onto the high-end side? But like, I wonder though, like, if you're gonna really, like, if it's obvious at the end what side's what side. Okay, so for blush, we're gonna probably use this darker one, and you'll see why. I'm probably gonna go in with this darker one. Love that color, super cute. Okay, I'll try to be gentle just because I don't know how heavy or how much this is gonna like sit on the face. Woo. Okay, because like I said, this is my first time trying this face palette, so I don't know how well it's gonna blend, or if it's gonna blend too easily that it starts like disappearing, which it doesn't look like. Holy smokes. That is gorgeous. That is nice. Like, guys, do you see this? Do you see that? I feel like Squirt from Finding Nemo. He's like, Dad, did you see that? Did you see what I did? And he's like, you so totally rock, Squirt. Brings back childhood memories. Okay, so for the high-end side, I'm going to go in with the Milk, again, blush. And honestly, all the cheek palettes, all the cheek products on the high-end side are all from the same brand, actually. So I have like the Milk bronzer and blush, and then like the e.l.f. Face palette. And the highlighter too. The highlighter is also going to be an e.l.f. Okay, so we're gonna go in with the, on the high-end side, put some blush on, and let's go to town. Yeah, they're a different shade color. Totally a different shade color. This one's like darker, more like mauve-y. This is like pink, like I'm going to the beach or something, look. But they are both equally beautiful. I love them both. I probably will be using this one a lot. I really do like this color. So now for the highlight for the Drugstore. Again, I'm going to be going in with the e.l.f. highlight right here. I love that they like have the cream blush highlight bronzer all together, because that just makes it a lot easier for me. Especially if I'm going on a trip or something. Like, it just makes it easier for stuff to pack. My biggest concern was that I wasn't gonna like this, but the e.l.f. this e.l.f. product is so creamy. It's so creamy, like it just melts on your finger. Like the moment you're like swiping it, it just melts right on your finger. It's so nice. Like, that is a really nice highlighter. Guys, this is a great highlighter. This is e.l.f. products, man. Sometimes Drugstore just does it right. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with the highlight for the Milk brand. We're gonna go with the cream highlight there. And I'm just gonna grab some on my finger, like that. And I'm gonna like tap it also. I don't know, and that's because I love Milk brands too. Like, Milk brand is awesome. It's one of my favorite high-end brands that I will put my money towards. See, look, that is just really pretty also. Let's get a little bit there on your C. Put it on the brow bone. I forgot to do that on the Drugstore side. I'll probably add more highlighter later. Okay, this is the one thing that's got me messed up. I do not have a high-end brow product, so I'm just gonna do brows. I'm gonna go in with my Milani. I have a Drugstore brow. I do not have a high-end brow product, and honestly, that should tell y'all something. Like, I just love Drugstore brow products. I think they're great. They work for me. I just haven't really bothered to go try a high-end brow product. If anything, if I had to pick one, it would probably be the Anastasia or the Benefit Gimme Brow, which everybody loves. Like, that's like nothing new. But yeah, I just really like the Milani Stay Put or the Milani Weekend Brow or the Maybelline Total Temptation. The brows are gonna be Drugstore because we work with what we got. So we got brows done. I need eyeshadow. For the eyes, I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Color Icon. And this is in the shade Go Commando. It's a little bit more fall looking, but I think it's really cute. I don't know. I haven't messed with colors like these in a while. And then my high-end product is gonna be kind of similar. So I'm gonna go and with this color right here, this like orangey matte color, definitely tap off the excess because Wet n Wild is like pigmented. Wait, is this the Drugstore side? Yes, this is the Drugstore side. This is gonna be like a 2 shadow look probably. Nothing crazy. We're gonna go in with that center orange right here. And we're just gonna like tap it. We're just gonna tap it on. Like I said, guys, super easy look, nothing crazy. Yeah, it's gonna look like fall up the wazoo, but nothing wrong with that, right? We're gonna go in with the high-end side, and I'm gonna be using the Tartelette Toasted eyeshadow palette. That's the Tarte brand. Beautiful shades. So I'm probably, once again, gonna do like a 2 shadow color, and I'm gonna go in with this color right here first. Like I said, similar, but not too similar. Man, maybe I should have gone in with this color. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this shade right here instead. This like orangey color right here. It's called Warmth. I'm gonna add a little bit of that because this came out a little bit more brown and that's a little bit more orange. So we're gonna add a little bit more orange to this side of the eye. Yeah, that's better. Like a lot better. I should have started off with that color. I love this palette and it smells amazing. I don't know what it is. If someone can explain it to me, Tarte eyeshadow palettes smell so good. Like I want to eat it. It smells so delicious. Not like a perfume where it smells beautiful like flowers. No, this smells like I want to eat it. So if someone can like explain to me why Tarte makes such yummy smells for eyeshadow palettes, first of all, how? Second of all, why? I don't know. I would get it if it smelled flowery, floral, fragrant even, but this smells so good and delicious. Does that make sense? Because that's exactly what Tarte, I don't know, I love it. Like I would buy all the Tarte eyeshadow palettes just based off of their smell. Okay, so we're gonna go in with the shade right here called Flame. It's gonna be really pretty. For the mascara, we are gonna go in, ooh, that looks really similar. I'm really proud of this. Okay, you know what? I'm on a roll. Let's just keep on going. Okay, so for the mascara, I'm gonna go in on the Drugstore side with the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. So we're gonna go in with this one. I feel like it really grabs at all my lashes. I will say the one thing about this mascara though is that it is very liquidy. Like it's not a drying mascara. So it like, I don't know, I'm still horrible about putting on mascara, so it kind of like gets on top of my eyeshadow a little. That's the only annoying part. So for the high end, we're gonna go in with the Milk Kush mascara. If you know, you know. This is like my go-to. I don't know, this one just does something, gives me something. Like I said, with this one though, it's more fluid-like, so I feel like I got some on the top of my eye, and that's when I go in with the Q-tip and really rub it out. So now for lipstick. So for the Drugstore, I'm going in with the NYX Powder Puff Lippy, and I'm in the shade, this is the shade Cool Intentions. The lips are not going to be like a perfect match. You're going to clearly see a difference, but I don't care. Man, I'm like so nervous. Like this side looks, it's so hard not to swipe over and like do a full lip. So for the Drugstore side, I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick. There are two different types of lipsticks. The Drugstore one was like a velvety matte even lipstick, and this one is a liquid lipstick. Oh my god, this one's like a little bit more messier. This is so freaking pretty. So for setting spray, I'm just gonna use the Milk Hydro Mist because it's setting spray, and I'm just not gonna like do a Drugstore spray and then like a milk spray. Like it's just gonna cover and crisscross and get everywhere all over my face. Man, I love it so much. I love that setting spray so much. Okay guys, how do you like my look? Everything looks very fall, like the dark lips, the orange eyeshadow. That was a lot of fun, guys, and I really honestly can't tell the difference between the Drugstore and the high-end. I mean, I know which side is which side, but if I didn't know, I wouldn't notice at all. I love the look overall. I really thought it was gonna come out worse because I thought the colors weren't gonna match and all that, but it looks pretty awesome. I'm really happy and satisfied with the look. Let me know what y'all's thoughts are on this, because I actually brought out some makeup that I haven't touched in a while, like the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara, the Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick I haven't touched in a while, like the Milk highlighter, haven't messed with. Oh, and the Tartelette eyeshadow palette, amazing. Love this eyeshadow palette so much. I think this was gifted to me for Christmas, so yeah, you can tell that I really don't like spending money on expensive makeup. Everything that I used will be linked down below, and let me know what you guys' thoughts are in the comments down below. I love chit-chatting with you guys in the comments. I love getting comments and receiving comments from everybody. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Anyssa Kester 93, and don't forget to follow me on TikTok at Anyssa K93. And one last time, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!